As most of you already know, we have a series where we play different games and give you guys our theories about them. It's called Gameplay Theories. First off, before we actually start this video, I want to mention it's not just our theories. We're also going to be shouting out other people's theories who don't really get a lot of love. Well, now that that's out of the way, let's go and do the intro. Hi everyone, I'm Miner. Nice to meet you. And welcome back to the Golden Family, and welcome back to Gameplay Theories, Episode 3, I think that's what we're on. Today we're going to do a lightning round, where I'm going to pick a few games from this list of games that I have. I'll try to incorporate the face cam with as many of them as I can, but if I can't, we're just going to have to deal with it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get into the first game. The first game that we're going to show you guys here is a game I've covered on this channel multiple times called Hello Neighbor. So, specifically, Pre-Alpha and Alpha 2. Now, for those of you who are wondering, why these specific ones? Well, there's actually evidence in both games that can prove a theory that I have heard multiple times, as well as even made myself. So, if we was to sneak into the neighbor's house while he's watching his TV, okay, is he still watching his TV? Okay, good, I hear it's still watching his TV, okay, good. And we look over here, you'll see these books right here. What does that say? Johann Wolfgang von Goethe. So for those of you who haven't read Faust, that's the name of the book. Faust is about a German scholar who basically wanted, you know, power and stuff. And in this particular version of it, he did get it, but like, you know, it wasn't. See, in some versions of the story, he sells his soul to the devil, but in this one right here, he sells his soul to a demon called Mephistopheles. I just went to bed. Called Mephistopheles, and he gains his services for over 20 years. And after that, well, he seduces a woman named Gretchen, who has an illegitimate child. Then she drowns the child, goes to jail for murder, gets executed, refuses to go with Faust, and then, you know, her soul is purified. But I know what you're thinking. What does this have to do with Hello Neighbor? Well, that's where the next game. Alright, now we're in Hello Neighbor Alpha 2. That was the pre-alpha. So, for those of you who have played the full game and or the hide-and-seek one, you would know that two people have died canonically in the Hello Neighbor universe. That's the house that we lived in Alpha 1. And they were Maya, the neighbor's daughter, and the neighbor's wife, whose name I can never remember, by the way. If you guys know what it is, let me know in the comments. And this graveyard right here could indicate that he buried them close by. So, with the Faust connection and the graveyard, you're probably thinking, I know what this dude is saying. So, based on all the carnival music and that one teaser photo that made the neighbor look like Pennywise, we can assume that he worked for the circus and was a loser. So he sold his soul to Mephistopheles and, you know, got a better life. That also explains why when we're in the basement we hear, you know the carnival music? Not to mention the fact that multiple times we see, like, carnival rides in the games. Plus, you know, once you're actually, you know, in the basement, this part's where things get dark, by the way, so if you're sensitive to stuff like this, I suggest leaving the video. Don't forget to like, by the way, before you do. So right down here, you may notice that there are beds, and there are candles everywhere. So what if I told you that the neighbor hid his son Aaron in the basement? So that way Mephistopheles doesn't get him. And, you know, since Mephistopheles can change forms, you know, because demons know how to do that for some reason. Then, you know, he put candles here, and he doesn't even trust his neighbor. He doesn't even trust his neighbor to come down here because he thinks that Mephistopheles could be taking the role of his neighbor. So yeah, that's the theory. That's the theory right there. Now I know what you're thinking. What does this right here have to do with Mephistopheles? Like, why does the neighbor have all this? What if I told you that this right here, all this twist and turning nonsense right here, is to keep him from grabbing his kid. He doesn't want you know, so that way Aaron can go one way, but Mephistopheles can go another, and you know they never actually end up meeting. Is that TV? Is the TV even on? Yeah, it's on, dude. Don't waste electricity. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so yeah, that's the theory. The neighbor is actually a good guy trying to protect his son from an evil demon. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that theory, and let's move on to the next game. What I'm going to do is Five Nights at Freddy's Ultimate Custom Night. So, yeah. So for this one, we're going to need to put Old Man Consequences on level 1. Because, okay, so we got to catch a fish. Okay, we got to catch a fish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger on C. I'm going to put my finger on C, so that way I can catch a fish when he eventually pops up. Because a common theory with this game is that we are playing as William Afton, and we are trapped in HE double hockey sticks, and we're being tortured by the souls that we had killed. It sounds completely ridiculous, but basically, and the reason why I'm showing you the Old Man Consequences thing is because of the fact that there is an Easter egg from FNAF World. For those of you who haven't played FNAF World, Old Man Consequences is from there. When is this dude supposed to show up? Really? Really, Dee Dee? Really? God, I really hate her. And the game closed out. So guys, I just decided to just show you guys a YouTube video. Shout out to Zero Samus for doing this, for making this video. Let's watch. So look, a Freddy-like figure is falling. You hear that? You hear it, guys? Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you what that is. It's basically William Afton screaming in the underworld, begging not to be, you know, killed. Okay, so speeding up the background audio, we'll find something like this. Okay, listen very closely. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I don't know why. Hold on, I gotta stop that, because, guys, look at that. You guys can't see it, but I'm getting, like, chill bumps. Might be because there's, like, a fan sitting right over there. That's just freaking blowing at me. But you gotta admit, it's kind of creepy, isn't it? And to be honest, I think this voice belongs to Afton, and Old Man Consequences says, "Leave the demon to his demons. Remember what Henry said, the darkest pits of opened to swallow you whole." Okay, I want to point this out before I read the rest of this. I don't actually consider that a curse word. I just refuse to say it on this channel. So let's hope the theorist does something useful with this info. Perhaps, maybe, it'll answer some questions. And answer it has. Thank you. So basically, the theory that I have here is that William is being trapped in the underworld, and part of his soul went into the Mimic program to make Glitch Trap. For those of you who don't know who Glitch Trap is, go back and watch our Help Wanted gameplay. But still, so basically, William Afton his soul is in the underworld, but the Mimic copied his thing. And this is basically him saying that he wants out and he's sorry for what he did. Well, William, if you're watching this video, get over it, buddy. You're stuck down there forever. Alright, let's move on to the next game. The next game we got for today is another game that we have covered on this channel called Case Animatronics. So, I want you guys to watch the next bit of audio. Just listen very closely. I'm going to turn it up a bit for you. Alright, there we go. I'm going to just adjust the camera real quick. There we go. Listen very closely to what our character, John Bishop, says. Okay, if it eventually ends up loading. Okay, so... Shut up, John. God, I heard some Five Nights at Freddy's noise just now. So I want you guys to listen to the next bit of audio.
Excellent. The charger is in Ben's study. What is this?
Wait, what?
A better approach the panel.
Okay, so there's...
The evacuation
Okay,
scheme
so
on the-
basically there was a bit of audio there that I wanted to show you guys, but apparently it doesn't play it in the demo. It was basically a phone call between a mysterious man and John Bishop. The theory that I have is that this mysterious man is actually a man named Dave Miller. And if Dave Miller sounds familiar, it should. So Dave Miller is the main antagonist of Silver Eyes. And if he's talking to our character, that means that our character has to be Henry Emily. In other words, and I'll put it in an even simpler case. Why the frick would animatronics be attacking us if we aren't Henry Emily? Why would this dude be sitting here if we're not Henry Emily talking to William Afton? I want you guys to think about that and leave your answers in the comments because I'm legitimately curious on what you guys think. I'm going to finish this demo while talking. They need to clean this area up. I'm just saying. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because the jump scare is a little bit loud. Okay, no jump scare. See what I mean, guys? Anyway, so if, yeah, let me know what you guys think about that theory. That William Afton sent this weird bear fox thing to go harass, Henry. Let's move on to the next game. Next game we're going to be looking at, guys, is another game I've covered on this channel called Amanda the Adventurer. So, a common theory that I believe is that Sam Colton, the creator of Amanda the Adventurer, in this particular canon, I guess, is actually the identity of Wooly, the little sheep. And his daughter Rebecca is the identity of Amanda. Now this actually makes sense for multiple reasons. For one, Wooly appears to be a buzzkill. No offense to you, Wooly. No offense to you, Wooly. You're awesome. But still. And Amanda is actually, in the original live-action version, was originally played by Rebecca. Gross. Who actually likes peach pie? My favorite kind of pie, I like cherry pie. It's a good type of pie. Hold on, I want to see what would happen if you type in Sam. I guess I'm doing Sam. Let me think. Spoon, maybe? Forks. Maybe. Okay, I guess we're going with knife then. Okay. I wanted to see if I can trip her up. Okay, whatever. You guys get the point. Let's move on to the final game of today. We're going to look at, which is probably the most confusing in my opinion, is Granny. So this game, basically, the concept of it is simple. You're trapped inside of a house with a crazy old lady. I currently have it on peaceful right now, where Granny is not chasing you. But, you know, oh crap, I dropped it. I dropped the freaking car piece. But still, anyway. But usually you'd be playing this game and there's an old lady trapped in the house and she's trying to murder you. But, like I said, I'm playing this on peaceful, so I don't have her here. There's multiple theories going around. Like one saying that she is a vampire. One that's saying that she is a zombie. And one that's saying that she's a cursed spirit. I'm going to quickly debunk a couple of those. First off, the zombie thing, just because she has a misfigured appearance does not make her a zombie. That's just a stereotype that some people have. So, yeah, get your mind out of the gutter, guys. And for the vampire one, well, what if I told you that both the vampire one and the cursed spirit are actually true? This right here is a key piece of evidence here, the teddy. So the teddy bear, if you don't know, you have to go into the attic and put it into a crib. But I haven't gotten the hammer yet, so I won't be able to do that just yet. Just something I thought I'd mention. Oh, and also, Granny's daughter being hung up here, that is because of the fact that Granny murdered her own kid and her husband and her dad. I don't think, no wait, not her dad, but you know what I mean. Okay, I'm actually just going to drop that there. Basically, so what I'm saying is that Granny is both a cursed spirit and a vampire. So what if I told you that after Slendrina died, Granny chained Angeline, or whatever it was, her daughter, in this back thing right here and put this bookshelf in front of it. And then after that, she found out something terrible, which was that Slendrina and her kid were haunting them. So she hid their souls inside of a teddy bear and stuck it. What is that? She stuck it in a little hidden compartment in the basement. Right after that, Slendrina, we came along years later, and now, and Slendrina is released, and in other words, she was cursed by Slendrina and became a vampire, and right after that, she became, she was deranged and is now trying to murder us because of the fact that she needs to feed. I mean, can you really blame her, though? Because of the fact that, she was cursed by a spirit. So maybe if we, resolve their tension or something, maybe it'll probably, fix it. I don't really know. So let me know what you guys think about that. Because, in all honesty, I feel like that theory makes a lot of sense. And so, quick recap before we finish up today's video. Slendrina was basically murdered, cursed her mother for it, and cursed her family for it, and now they are vampires who have to feed on human flesh. That's pretty much the concept of it there. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to finish up the rest of this game off camera. And on that note, this is Miner signing off for now. I love you guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everyone.